This is 1340 WJOL. It is time for our conversation, our fun with our friends from NuMark Credit Union. Money Talk on 1340 WJOL today. Holiday show. Don't get wrapped up in the holidays and enjoy a little Mariah Carey, right? I think so. I will introduce our guest to you in just a couple of moments. We do want to remind you that you can grow your savings with their CD IRA rate special, 4.15 APY for 15. Is that right? Oh my gosh. I haven't seen a 4 on the left side of the decimal in a long, long time. That's awesome at NuMark Credit Union. Open your CD/IRA today. Call 815-729-3211 or visit a NuMark office near you. NuMark Credit Union is a federally insured credit union, insured by the NCUA. Coming up at the end of the program, we're going to give away a $25 Visa gift card. That would be a gift you don't have to buy for someone. How nice would that be? Or if you're like me, when I win something, I like to treat myself first and foremost. Kelly Zielinski is the social media and graphics specialist with NuMark Credit Union, and she joins us this morning on the Turk Furniture Studio line. Hi, Kelly.
Hi there, how are you?
I'm doing fine. Thanks for coming on. We appreciate it. The marketing assistant with NuMark is Maria Marquez. Hello, Maria.
Good morning.
And Whitney Jones is the assistant vice president of consumer lending, NuMark Credit Union. Hi, Whitney.
Hi, Scott. How are you?
I am fine. And Dan, did you guys, were you guys singing in the background? Did I hear you singing to Mariah Carey or not? I was.
I think you did.
I was in here jamming. I can turn my mic off, though.
It's hard not to.
I know. As much as I don't want to like that song because, whatever, I love it. It's so, so good. Well, today we're going to continue a tradition with the NuMark Credit Union, bringing you a holiday show. We're going to learn a little bit more about our three guests here today, talk about their favorite things that they get to do around the holidays, some alternatives for they've been able to find over the years for big gatherings and best types of gifts and all different kinds of things. I like this because I have, and my family has, our tradition. It's cool to hear about other people's traditions. So we're going to jump right in here. And Kelly, we're going to go ahead and start with you. Tell us a little bit about your role at NuMark and how long you've been there.
Sure. So I am our social media and graphics specialist, and I've been at Credit Union now for almost 5.5 years. So I get to do a lot of different marketing tasks. I wear a lot of hats, which is fun. No day is the same. One thing that I do really like about my job is I get to manage all of our social media accounts. So if you are out there listening and you have a Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, or LinkedIn, make sure to give NuMark a follow. We post some really cool stuff, and we would love to have you see some of our content.
Cool. You guys do little videos, too, from time to time, don't you?
Yep, we'll sometimes post a video here and there.
Yep.
And we always post when fun holidays are coming around the corner. I think just yesterday, or maybe today, actually. No, it's today. December 13th is National Hot Cocoa Day. Fun fact.
I didn't realize that. Good to know. All right, Maria, tell us a little bit about yourself. How long have you been at NuMark, and what's your day-to-day like?
Well, I've been at NuMark 3 years, but the marketing department, I've been here 6 months. So I transitioned from a teller to the marketing department. I oversee our giveaway items, our events. I help coordinate the radio station and just help out wherever I can, whenever they need me.
And you we work closely together, and you do a great job. So Thank you very much. We appreciate that. If your bosses are listening, yes, she does fantastic. Okay. Whitney, I've never worked with you, so I can't give you any props, but I'm sure you're absolutely fantastic. Whitney Jones, tell us what you do.
So I am the AVP of Consumer Lending at NuMark. I've been there coming up on 2 years in January. But I've been in the lending industry for about 15 years.
Okay. All right. So much experience, that is for sure. All right. So let's get into the holidays now. Now that we got the business taken care of, Kelly, your favorite holiday memory, does one stand out?
Oh, gosh. Well, I love all of my holiday memories. It's hard to choose just one. I think any time that my whole family get together is always a really good time. We make memories anytime we're all together. There was one Christmas I do remember specifically that I got, this is a little bit of a throwback, but I got a iPod video it was like the one thing that I really wanted on my Christmas list, and I think I might have cried when I opened it. So that was one that sticks out for sure.
The iPod, yes.
Yep. Yes, we've come a long way from the iPad.
Yes, we have. Thank goodness.
That was one that I really enjoyed.
Thank goodness. Maria, what about you? Does one stick out?
So I have what is now an 8-year-old boy, but back in Christmas 2014, he must have been about 10 months, and he started taking his first steps. So it is nice to be able to look back in those pictures, see the Christmas tree, and like him taking his little steps. So that one's one of my favorites.
Oh yeah, absolutely. So that'll be the first that you'll remember that one forever and ever and ever. First touch of Christmas. Whitney, think back, your favorite holiday memory?
Yeah, so mine just was last year. We took the boys to Phillips Park in Aurora.
Nice.
To see the lights. And then on the way back, we stopped at literally every subdivision on the way down 59. And just we're singing Christmas songs and looking at decorations. So a really fun time with them.
Whitney, I love Phillips Park. Beautiful, good golf course. Just love it. Do they do lights there every year?
They do, yeah.
How did I not know
yes,
that until now?
Yeah, they're amazing. You have to register your vehicle, but super easy process. You just log in online, and then you head to the park in the time frame that you scheduled for. So it's a good time.
Oh, I see. And then you just drive through, and they got all kinds of setups and everything?
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
Very cool. Well, I'm going to throw one in for me. I don't know if you guys, speaking of driving through lights, and this is not a far trip. I'm going to give a shout out to my hometown of East Peoria, Illinois. They have something called the Festival of Lights. It is the largest festival in the Midwest in the winter months. It is tens of thousands of cars go through the city. It's a town of about 21,000 people. And it's huge. It is a massive drive-through, kind of like Phillips Park, massive, but then all throughout the town, everything is lit up. They have a big parade where about 100,000 people show up every year. These floats are incredible. They won ABC's Light Up the Holiday competition, the network, last year. And I got to give a shout out to my dad. He was one of the 3 guys that started this up about 30 years ago. So my holiday memories are all wrapped up into the Festival of Lights Parade and how my family was involved with the origin of it. So I'm going to give a little shout out to my dad, who's not doing well, is in a hospital in East Peoria or in Peoria right now. So hopefully he's listening. And what he did and then one of his 2 other friends did is massive and is still going on, and it's bigger than ever today. So if you ever get a chance, if you like lights, East Peoria, 2-hour drive, check it out. All right, that's my favorite holiday memory. Let's get into some different things, and this is why I like this program. Maria, I'm going to start with you this time. Some alternatives maybe that you found for getting together with family and friends. And now, obviously, during COVID, I'm sure there was a lot of Zoom Christmases and things like that. But what are some of the other things that you can think of?
Well, I know that sometimes with my husband, it is hard to get together with both sides of the family. So we try to split up and do, let's say, Christmas Eve with one family, Christmas Day with someone else. If we're going to hang out with friends and we can't see them during Christmas because they also have a family of their own, we just try to do different activities throughout the month and make sure that we see each other and do our gift exchange and at least do something to be like, hey, we did see each other. We tried to make that for we spent some time.
Yeah, that's good. Whitney, what about you?
So we're actually, this year, we're going to take a family vacation, just the immediate family, down to Disney World.
Whoa.
So we'll celebrate the holidays, separately, like Maria said, with my family and then my husband's family. But then we're going to go down and celebrate at Disney as well.
How many people are going down to Disney?
There'll be about 6 of us.
Oh, wow. That's going to be fun.
Yeah.
All right.
Yes, it is.
I like that. All right. Kelly, what about you? Alternatives you found for getting together with friends and family?
Yeah, so every year we rotate. So one year we'll have Christmas with my grandparents and my dad's side of the family on Christmas Eve or Christmas Day. So this year for Christmas Day, it's just going to be my immediate family. So my parents, my brother. And what we've done a couple of years now is actually gone to the movies. on Christmas. It's a great time to go because nobody's there. And there's normally a really good movie that comes out around this time of year. So we're actually going to go see the new Avatar movie, which will be really, really cool because that's one that's been like in the make since like 10 or 12 years. It's been a while since the first one came out. So we're really looking forward to seeing the new one.
Yeah, well, let me know how it is because I'm not going to make it before Christmas, but I really want to see it. So let me know what you think of it. Holidays, obviously a big time for kids. And Whitney, you kind of mentioned earlier, you popped the kids in the car and went up to Phyllis Park. What are some of the other special things you like to do with your kids or the small ones in your family?
So we just started Elf on the Shelf this year. We have a 9-year-old and a 4-year-old. So our 4-year-old, this time he gets it. And it's pretty entertaining, I guess, more for the adults than it is for the kids, just Googling and, going on Pinterest to find all the ideas. And then we also do gingerbread. So our 9-year-old is super, super creative. So it's fun to watch him through the years get better and better at those.
That's pretty good. Kelly, what about you?
Yeah, so I really enjoy. Well, I actually don't have kids, so I'm the one oddball out of this group. So when I was a kid, I used to really enjoy baking with my mom. We have this really old. I think she got it as a wedding gift. It's called a pizzelle maker. So it's essentially like these really thin waffle-like cookies that you make around this time of year.
Mm-hmm.
So her and I would have baking days and just make almost hundreds of them. And it was always so much fun.
Absolutely. Anytime food's involved, that's always a good thing.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
For sure.
Best type of gift to give this year. Whitney, we'll start with you. What are you thinking?
So we're doing traditions this year. If COVID's taught us anything, it's time is of the essence. So we're not going to do, a lot of toys and gifts. We're just going to pass on traditions and kind of make it our own this year.
I like that. And then go to Disney World too.
Yes. Of course.
That's a good tradition. That's a really good tradition. Kelly.
Yeah, so I really like to give people things that they wouldn't normally buy themselves. If I'm ever out shopping with someone and they're like, ooh, I wish I could buy that, but I don't really need it, I'll normally pull up a note in my phone and make a note of it. So that way, come Christmas time, I have an idea of what to get somebody. I also do this for myself. So if anyone ever asks me what I want for Christmas, I already have an ongoing list. I'm like, oh yeah, this is kind of what I wanted back in April. This is a good idea now.
Yeah, dropping some hints. I like that. Smart. Maria, what about you? What's the best type of gift that you're going to be giving this year?
So I think I'll be giving some type of experience. I know, at least with us for our son, we are very fortunate to be able to give him whatever he wants whenever he needs it. But he has been wanting to do a yes day. So he's like, can we do a yes day where you say yes to everything I want? So we are going to try to work one out. But we are setting up the standards very high for him to be able to get one of those.
You know what I would have said if my kid asked me for a yes day? I would have said no. Yes Day.
It's based off that Yes Day movie. There's a movie on Netflix that he saw, and that's where he got the idea from.
Oh, I like that. Smart kid. Smart kid. We're talking to Kelly Zielinski and Marie Marquez and Whitney Jones from NuMark Credit Union. Holidays don't get wrapped up in the holidays here on 1340 WJOL. All right. Let's start with Kelly on this one. Something you plan on doing this year that maybe you haven't done in the past or maybe not a lot of?
So one thing that I have started to do, and it started kind of this year when we took a trip back in June, was I'm trying to get a commemorative ornament every trip that we go on. My parents used to do this, and it was always so much fun to decorate the trees on Christmas time and really be able to relive those memories through the ornaments that you get to unwrap and discover. So I've been really trying to do that. I did get 2 this year, so that was really good. And it was fun to put them on the tree, I remember being this there, and it's always fun to do that. So.
You have smart parents. We did we still do the exact same thing. And it's funny because most of our ornaments are from Florida because we love Florida. We love the beach. So we have a beach-themed tree. We didn't intend that. It just kind of happened. Maria, what about you? Anything different you're going to try to do this year?
So we've been trying to go to the Morton Arboretum, so we're trying to make it this year. We've always said we're going to go, but if it's not for one thing or another, we don't make it. But that's one of our top 2 things this year.
Yeah, people love lights for sure. Whitney?
So we are going to do a Christmas brunch game day at home. So we've got a lot of, younger kids in the family. So we're going to do a lot of minute to win it games and round it out with some karaoke. So it should be a good time.
You guys are making me feel guilty. I mean, you have all these cool things planned, and I'm just like, you know what, give the kids their presents, let's eat, and then I'm going to take a nap. And maybe I'll go with Maria to Avatar, or Kelly. I think it was Kelly who said to go to Avatar. Maybe I'll do that. But you guys are just such good ideas, God, I'm just like, okay, I got to replan everything now. This is something I'm good at, taking care of myself. This time of year can be busy. People tend to go a little crazy. Maria, how will you take care of yourself over the holidays?
I am taking a PTO day when I know no one is going to be home, making sure that my mom is off to work, my son is off at school, my husband's working, and just focus on me before everyone is home for the holidays and we have a full house.
Amen to that. Whitney?
So I just actually got back from a staycation, which was super beneficial. We kind of just decluttered the house, relaxed. So felt pretty accomplished after that. So
I like
it was fun.
So you're already chill. You're already in good shape then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. Kelly, what about you? What are you going to do to take care of you?
Something that I think that I get stressed out the most during this holiday season is the never-ending pile of gifts that need to be wrapped. It's always like a last-minute chase to end to try to get them all done before they need to be under the tree. So what I've been doing is as gifts come in, I'll just immediately wrap them. Just like no matter what I'm doing, I will wrap that gift on the tree and be done. And then when the next one comes, I'll do the same thing. So that way it's not extremely overwhelming. And you have like 15 gifts to wrap all at once, one at a time, and spread out throughout the month, and it's nice and easy.
Do you have a wrap station set up in your house where you just leave everything out in the corner so you don't have to keep getting it out? Okay, I was going to say, that makes good sense for sure. Makes very good sense. All right, ladies, now we're not to Christmas yet, and I know this is a Christmas program, but it's also Christmas also followed up by New Year's. New Year's resolutions. Whitney Jones, what is going to be one of your New Year's resolutions?
So I don't have any this year, Scott. I'm just going to go with the flow. We'll see how it ends up, but no New Year's resolutions for me.
That's kind of the route I take. That's for sure. Just kind of live and enjoy life. Kelly, what about you?
Yeah.
What are you thinking about for 2023?
Yeah, I'm kind of same with Whitney. I don't like to make official resolutions. I'll sometimes like have an idea of what I want to accomplish in the year. Like this year, I was like, maybe I'll start to read more. I could really enjoy reading. And I actually did end up reading 6 books, but because I didn't like put that pressure on myself, I felt like I was able to like accomplish it. So I think one of my goals for coming into this new year is just to be more present and find things that I really enjoy do and do them more.
Okay, Maria?
I'm going to try to not have resolutions. I feel like every year I say I'm going to do something. I do it for a couple weeks and then it's over and done with. So I think I'm just going to try to be better and just enjoy little moments a little more.
All right. Well, you guys are awesome. Thanks for playing along today. Kelly Zielinski, Maria Marquez, Whitney Jones. Ladies, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and thank you very much for coming on WJBL Radio, not only today, but all the other weeks throughout the course of the year. We really value our talks with you guys every other Tuesday. We appreciate it.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks, guys. You bet. Merry Christmas. Enjoy Avatar. Enjoy taking care of yourself and enjoy Disney, okay?